Amanda Grace. And thanks. That was easy. So my husband and I married for love. Yeah, we were young, dumb, and full of irrational hopes. And now we live with our 3 children in 1 bedroom at my grandmother-in-law's house. Yeah, thanks. She's 95. Yeah, we're living the dream. And I'm really particular about how I give birth. Like, I want the most natural experience possible for my baby. So I refuse to birth in a hospital, because that's just sick. For my first baby, I hired a midwife, birthed in her clinic with a pristine hot tub and birthing suite. And there are a lot of really great midwives out there, don't get me wrong, but mine was not one of them. First of all, I'm expecting a hippie, right? It was like the embodiment of Mother Nature. No. She shows up in a polyester dress with shoulder pads, crisp 80s bangs, and bright red Lee press-on nails. Who the heck is this woman? And then she makes me push for like 7 hours before I'm even ready. And she's threatening violence the entire time in the form of an episiotomy, for those of you who are in the know about medical terms. So that was idyllic. I was neither sad nor surprised when I found out a few months later that she lost her license, thank God. So second baby comes around, I'm like, you know what, I got this. I rented a $300 jacuzzi tub that took up the entire bedroom of the tiny apartment where we were living. Had to move the mattress out to the living room, true story. And this time, I did without the midwife. Instead, I gave myself a hack school online degree in midwifery. Dumbest pronunciation of a word ever. I'm pretty sure that's why my first midwife was such a putz. And I learned some fascinating stuff. Get ready for this, guys. Like, did you know that belly dancing was originally a fertility and birthing dance? What? And that if you're dancing during labor, your contractions will be easy and painless? Hello? This is crazy. I can see why it hasn't caught on. I mean, who wants to be the psycho belly dancing? In the maternity ward? Not me. No, thank you. But the real kicker was a little thing called the fetal ejection reflex. It's a real thing, guys. Google it afterwards. So basically, if the mother is feeling completely relaxed and safe, her body will release this perfect hormonal cocktail that just ejects the baby, like a CD player used to. Back in the day when there were CD players, you guys should look them up at an antique shop. So it totally worked. Totally worked. That birth went super, super easy. So baby number 3 comes along. I'm like, come on now, I really got this. Plus, by this time, we had basically about no money at all. Had to do the entire birth for under $100. So I bought an inflatable kiddie pool on Amazon, a little fish aquarium net in case anything falls in the water. I'm doing my belly dancing moves, labor's going great. And I get to thinking about this other concept I learned about called orgasmic birthing. There's a whole documentary about it, believe it or not. The baby coming down the birth canal can actually trigger pleasure instead of pain. Pleasure's always a good thing, right? Well, I tried and tried, but with those bug-eyed turtles and octopi smiling at me from the side of the kiddie pool, I just couldn't get into a sexual frame of mind. In hindsight, a nice, long, juicy mouth kiss probably would have done the trick. But at the time, the only thing I could think of was, hey, babe, do you want a blowjob? I know, not my finest moment, not proud of the story at all. But I've yet to find the circumstances under which that question ever receives a no. My generous husband reluctantly agreed to help me out. Went to the kitchen and checked on the kids, make sure they're happily watching their Disney movie with Grandma, locks the bedroom door, comes over to the edge of the tub, and drops his pants. Well, I'm just getting really into my job when all of a sudden, fetal ejection reflex kicks in. The horrible thing is that when the body releases a baby, it also releases everything else. So my poor husband, pants still down, never got to finish, now has to grab the net, fish the debris, and yes, I do mean poop, out of the pristine birthing tub, transfer it to the toilet, and then find the damn camera because he's missing the entire birth. I no longer think an orgasmic birth sounds like such a great idea. And the kids still use that net to catch bugs in the backyard. Oh yeah. But the great news is we're pregnant with baby number 4. Thank you. So of course, we're headed to Hawaii to birth with dolphins, because that's about the only way to top our last birth story. Thanks, you guys. You've been awesome.